Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another prompt for Mermay, and I'm just going to magically spawn the sketch. Wow, wasn't that magical? Editing just makes things look like they go so much faster, because in actuality it took me at least 30 minutes. And this is my little color map right here. I'll let you try to decipher that. But moving on to the line art, I'm just going to use a kneaded eraser and lightly erase the sketch, and then use a ballpoint pen on top of it. And why am I hesitating? I mean, what can I say? Line art's very stressful. And something very random, I moved this glass jar in frame for some reason, and as I'm editing this, it's very annoying. And I bet you guys didn't even notice when it came into frame, but the fact that I'm pointing it out, I'm sure you guys notice it now. And now we can all collectively be annoyed at it being in frame. And as I'm lining this, I remember that I can't line all the way to the edge because every time I paint with watercolors, I use masking tape to tape the page down so I can get a nice clean white border around the whole painting. So I brought out a ruler so I can measure out where the border is going to be. And after that, I just continue to line out everything. So I'm basically done lining it, and then I just bring out an eraser and erase all the pencils so that there's only line art left. And now I'm gonna tape it down, but I can't tape it down on the white table because it's not actually my table. It's a white piece of paper on top of my table because my actual table doesn't really look that good. The color of my table is actually really similar to the back of my sketchbook, but it's not as pretty because I've been using my table for a long time. So it's been through a lot. So I'm just going to tape it to the back of my sketchbook. Moving on to the actual watercolors, I forgot the colors, so I'm looking back. And you see these colors, we're going to try our best to remember it. And now we're going to actually start painting, but the colors aren't actually going to be those exact colors because those colors, like, what are those colors? That tiny drawing of just blotches of colors is just to help me remember where I want to put similar colors in specific spots. But it really kind of doesn't matter because later on I do kind of change the colors a little bit, like the tail and a little bit of the hair. So I didn't even really follow my original plan. But I think the changes were for the better, because if I imagine what the colors would look like how I originally planned it, I think I actually prefer the colors that I had changed them to, because if we look back to the colored sketch, you can see that I chose to have pink hair and a pink tail, but the background was going to be green and blue, so I decided to change pink to red, which is good because green is the complement color of red. But if I did the tail red with the hair, then it would be like 50% red and 50% green, which is okay, but it's not as good because there wouldn't be a place for your eye to be drawn to. So I decided to change the tail to be bluish green because I wanted the focal point to be her face, because she is sleeping and that is the prompt. And did I even tell you guys the prompt yet? I'm so sorry, but the prompt is prompt 29, asleep. And another thing I changed is the background. Originally I wanted it to be like a desaturated green, but then I made the pillows green and blue, so then I just decided to change the background to be a desaturated purple. And I'm basically done. I didn't use color pencils for this because I didn't want to use color pencils to carry me through every drawing. So I just tried my best using the watercolors to shade, and I think it turned out pretty good. And now we're gonna cross our fingers and hope I do not rip the paper while I peel this tape. And I can't believe how clean that actually was. Can we get an instant replay of that? That was truly too beautiful. And now I just gotta do it 3 more times. Please wish me luck. Okay, so somehow I actually managed to remove all the tape successfully without tearing the paper. And now I'm just gonna add my signature, and that's basically it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you liked it, and I hope to see you guys here on the next video. Bye!